And welcome back to the Your Last Resort podcast with your host, Brandon Lejean, a.k.a. The Shoe Comic. With my guest this week, you don't even need to introduce her. She's been on the podcast 10% of the time. Erica Cline, my girlfriend, is joining me in the new ugly-ass Texas studio. I haven't put anything up. As you can see, I've ordered a table and some chairs. Only the table has gotten in. These are just fold-up chairs we bought for our porch. I haven't hung anything up yet because I'm lazy. And here's the cool part. We already recorded a whole episode, but I ran out of iPhone storage again because I didn't learn from Chuck Roke to check my fucking storage before. So I can go fuck myself because it was a good episode. I started my own religion, guys. You missed that. We established the stupidest religion possible. You're never going to get to know who it is. It's the Mormons. Yeah. So, guys, this episode is going to be a shorter one. It's going to be probably like 30 minutes because we just did a whole episode that was like an hour.
Yeah, we literally have been talking for so long.
That didn't record, and it's not that you guys don't deserve one, but Erica's been on so many times that I feel
you don't
like
need to hear my voice anymore.
Exactly. You're tired of hearing her. Yeah. We fucking hate her. There's no way I'm going to get a podcast clip from this episode because we're just angry that we're having to record again.
I'll talk to you all day long if you need me to.
That sounds like the worst thing in the world. I would rather record this podcast a third time. Than have you talk to me all day, which in the end I guess would just result in you talking to me. Anyway, guys, we're out here in Austin, Texas. It's humid as fuck. That's why I'm in a tank top and gym shorts.
My hair was down, but I had to put it up. I just
should have put her hair in sports mode.
Put that thing in sport.
Yeah, it's fucking hot out.
It is.
It's
we have a fan, but
I'm sweating. I'm angry. Now, we just moved to Texas, guys. The drive, it wasn't that bad of a drive. It took us about 2 days. We broke it up into 2 days. If you wanted to drive straight, it's 21 and a half hours about.
Yeah, I think just under maybe.
Yeah, so 21 and a half hours. We drove 14 hours the first day. It was like 16 hours of total travel time with stops and shit. We got into Fort Stockton, Texas, spent the night there, woke up, had about a 6-hour drive? It was a 5-hour drive,
yeah, it was 5 hours.
A 5-hour drive.
Right in half.
Yeah, a 5-hour drive to Austin. You know, we stopped for like 20 minutes at a gas station, got some food, all that. So the drive wasn't terrible. I mean, it's not great either. Like, it was kind of funny because it was like, When I was moving out here, people were always like, you can always drive home for a vacation if you want to. And it's like, fucking planes exist, dude. Like, I can fly in an airplane and be here in 2 hours. And also, the cost of gas and a hotel room, because you have to do it in 2 days, literally would cost more than a plane ticket.
Yeah.
So it just doesn't make sense. But we had to move our shit out here, so we had to drive, and we had to get our cars out here because we need to be able to drive out here.
But it was weird because we really only took like clothes, picture frames, shoes, like not a whole lot.
Yeah, no furniture. We tried to look up a U-Haul unit. A U-Haul unit from Austin, Texas to LA. $900. Not a bad price. A U-Haul from LA to Austin, Texas, $4,800. Basically,
that's so ridiculous.
$5,000, over 5 times the amount of the other way. So we had to buy a new bed out here. We had to buy everything new that you couldn't fit in a trash bag and take out with you. So that really sucked. But we're out here now. We're all kind of settled in.
Every other room besides this one is basically fully set up.
And like I said, I definitely could have hung up some shit and not been lazy, but like I've been so busy doing mics and setting up the apartment.
A lot of building furniture.
A lot of, oh God.
Shout out your parents though.
Yeah,
Oh
our
my
parents helped build a
God.
lot of stuff. How
They
terrible
helped
was
so
building
much.
IKEA furniture together?
Well,
I was ready to smash your head in by the end of the IKEA furniture.
I feel like I've already blocked it out of my head. It was traumatic.
You couldn't follow directions.
I'm impatient.
Yes, and literally, guys, it couldn't have been more perfect. We are building the couch, and I for the 9th time expressed to Erica, hey, let's just follow the instructions because IKEA furniture is kind of difficult to put together.
No.
So no. Did I or did I not tell you multiple times to follow the instructions? Just answer yes or no. Yes or no. Yes or no. Yes or no.
What?
Yes or no.
Just give me a
yes
second.
or no.
I plead the fifth.
Yes or no. Yes or no. Yes or no.
I plead the fifth.
Yes or no. I will start saying vulgar things that would make your
God.
parents uncomfortable, and you'll be too scared because there's a chance that they'll listen to it. I'll go back in on the Mormons.
Yes.
We got a Mormon
Yes.
wedding to go to.
Yes.
I'll tell you how Mormons waste life. That's what they do.
Oh my God. I
They-
said yes.
Okay. Well, after,
Did you not hear me the 3 times I said it?
No, I did, but it was after you said I plead the fifth 17 times. So I
Yeah.
figured I had a little time to ignore you too. Now, so yes, you heard me state to follow the instructions.
To my defense,
No.
I thought I was following the instructions.
So then, no. Wow. I like how you've, in your mind, the story is morphed. Erica, hand on the Bible. This is exactly how it went down. We are building the couch. We've established that I have told you to follow the instructions.
Yes.
You start doing something. And I said, Erica, stop. Follow the instructions. You said, okay. And then you started doing it again. And then I said, Erica, stop. We're following the instructions. And then you did it again.
Okay.
And then you looked at me and said, I messed it up. It came apart. And we had to take part of the couch apart because I told you not to skip ahead, and you skipped ahead.
We were so close to being done, and I really was just like, yeah, this is right. This is right. Like, I thought it was right.
Yeah.
Why would I do it if I thought it was wrong?
No, I know, but why would you just ignore me like that?
Oh, well,
Guys, you can see
I
clearly
genuinely-
that in this relationship, my
oh my
opinion
God.
has no value or means nothing to her.
That's not true. I'm just on the spectrum.
I don't think you can say that.
I got you.
Nice. Hey, you took notes from the podcast before. You got to say what the audience isn't thinking, and no one thought you were going to say that for sure. Oh, shit.
I got you.
Yeah. Made me laugh so hard I'm on the spectrum now. You know what I'm saying? Bomb. Boo.
The gay spectrum? Oh, sorry. Boo.
Boo.
Oh.
You should have just called it quits. You should have not told a joke the rest of the podcast. And then you could have been like, no matter what I said, the last funny thing I said was fucking hilarious.
The last funny thing I said was hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Well, because you could try and say a funny thing and it's not funny.
True.
Have you ever heard of stand-up comedy?
No, what is it?
Have you ever seen me do a set before? Because if you have, then you've seen someone say something that they were like, that's funny, and then everyone go, that's not funny. Because that happens to me all the time.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I feel like that just is stand-up comedy.
Oh, no, 100%. I had this sad realization because stand-up wise, guys, it's been a up and down roller coaster here for old B. Legendario, but
I've never heard that version of it.
Paul calls me that. Shout out Paul.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I actually don't know his last name. It's Paul Lee. Actually, I do, but I call him Paul Wall, which is
I'm
rapper
gonna be honest.
or
I didn't know his last name until right now because you guys have only just said his first name.
I mean, I'm like 90% sure it's Lee, but that's a pretty good guess. You know what I mean? Like I can't be that far off.
Yeah.
With that one.
What if his last name is Smith?
Paul Smith? Think he's related to the stupid fuck who created the Mormon religion? You guys aren't getting off the hook, Mormons.
We're circling back.
Circling back. Yeah, dude. I really thought my Mormon rant was funny, but it won't be funny if I try and replicate it. So
yeah, no.
That one's just gonna have to. You're never gonna get to hear it, guys.
It's in the abyss. It's gone.
Yeah, but yeah, I had this sad realization because so I've done like 8 or 9 sets since I've been here. Hasn't even been a week yet, so don't judge me too much. And it's only gonna ramp up, guys. But I fucking have bombed, just doing terrible. I mean, not like, I don't know. Everyone has a different definition of bomb. I definitely bombed like 2 or 3 of the sets. Then the other 3 were just like sets that I wasn't like I would never want anyone to see those sets, but they weren't bombs. They just weren't good sets. I had this realization that that's just when you get up a lot, because that's the thing is, as much as it's like, you know, I'm sure if there's comics listening or people, they're like, oh, because like tomorrow I'll get up 3 times and then that'll be a full week of comedy, and I'll have gotten up like 11 times in 1 week.
That's so exciting.
Which is, some people will be like, 11 times in 1 week? That's not even twice a night, bro.
Yeah, because the grind never stops for those people.
I know,
They're grinding in their sleep, you know?
Grinding
their teeth.
Yeah. Sorry. That was, you're Carlos Mencia.
That was a dad joke, kind of.
I mean, kind of. Well, the end was. But the first part of that, where you were literally just quoting a joke that you heard me tell yesterday. Yeah. You fucking joke thief. Look at you.
Oh, I thought that was just like a...
No, remember I was talking about how like I used to tweet things like
like my
literally
God.
like the grind doesn't stop. Yeah.
Wow.
It's okay.
I feel like it's just an era.
Well, now I could just never tell that joke again, because all these people listening are going to all come out to see me next week, and they're not going to be able to hear the same joke again. I'm just kidding. None of you are going to come out and see me because none of you live in Texas.
Everyone, come fly out.
Yeah, come fly out. If you fly out, I will probably buy you a $3 beer.
Ooh.
Return on investment, ROI. But I realized that because I'll be like, you know, no matter what, if you think 11 is a lot or not, and it's only going to increase, you know, as I get more into the scene and figure like the flow. Because there was just like, there's been mics that I like showed up at the wrong time, where I showed up to a mic and the list was full. Like that's already happened to me. So I just got to figure out the swing of things. But what I was saying is that I've realized, and just talking to other comics, that you just go on runs where you bomb and eat shit and there's nothing you can do. Like I will have a run of like here's the worst part is eventually I'll have a run where I bomb on like 5 straight shows. Like you know what I mean? Guys, like the bombing never stops. Guys, like it's so crazy to me, because when I bomb right now, I bomb on 5 to 10 minute sets. It's not that long. Could you imagine bombing a 60-minute, or like, I guess you're only required to do 45 minutes when you're like a headliner, but if you're a headliner and you're having a bad night, 45 minutes of eating shit. Oh
God. When you suddenly realize like, oh, this crowd is not going to like any of my jokes.
Yeah, there's kind of just nothing you can do with that. You're out of luck. So, but anyway, I got to... Just yawned on your bitch ass. Anyway, so I got to this 8th mic, and it was like a show that transitions into an open mic. There were 3 or 4 comics that went up part of the show. They were all actually really, really funny. The last girl who went up was fucking hilarious. I wish I remembered her name so I could shout her out, but I'm a piece of shit with names. Though. Yeah, so she was super funny, and then they went right into the open mic, and there was a guy who had signed up before me, but he left to another mic. So then it was me going up first, which was honestly, normally going up first at an open mic sucks, but not when it's back to back with the show, because then you get a real crowd. Yeah. And I had a fucking great set. Like I killed. I had the audience dying. I was improvising with them. It was funny, and I literally only did 5 minutes.
I listened to your set. It was so good. Like the people were like pissing their pants laughing.
No, yeah, I had them really laughing. There was this drunk white broad who was just I heard that. Like it was literally like this. Like, okay, here. Tell why did the chicken cross the road joke a little slow, and I'm gonna do what she was doing.
So why did
what?
the chicken
A chicken. I love chicken
cross
fingers.
the road?
He crossed a road? That's unsafe. But like just in
That's
this
so
annoying
funny.
tone where it was underneath, and she was doing it during my set, and I just looked at her and I was like, I love how you're transcribing my entire set into drunk white girl. I told her she literally sounded like Lil Uzi ad-libbing people's sets. It was the weirdest thing ever.
Funny.
And then the best part is there was only like 3 open micers there, so they went up, and then after all the open micers, the host made her come up on stage.
Oh
And
my god.
he had a mic too, so he was just fucking with her, and it was honestly pretty funny.
I really hope she was just blackout drunk, and then the next
Oh,
day,
she was so.
this morning, her friends were like, "Dude, do you remember what happened?" She's like, "Oh, do we just hang out?"
No. Here's the thing, because she was quiet enough where you could talk over her your entire set, and she was talking to
Not
people at her
obnoxious.
table. It wasn't. She wasn't necessarily yelling at you unless you asked something to the crowd, which is a call and response, and you want them to respond.
Yeah. I feel like nothing is worse than doing a call and response and they say nothing.
Yeah, that's happened, and you're just like.
You just go, ah, cool.
I mean, it's never during a good set. Like never, unless
that's true.
unless it's something like I have a joke where I'm like, does anyone have a family member, or was anyone's mom or dad a nurse or worked in the medical field? And sometimes there's like nothing. And I'm like, no one? Wow. And like, that's different. But you'll be like, y'all having a good night tonight?
Cricket.
That's what's up. When that happens, I'll be like, all right, fuck me then. Cool, man. Sick. Yeah, so I had a good set, and it was fun, and I only did like 5 minutes, which, to have a good set during then. And then it was cool because the host was doing like a little almost like Carson thing where he'd have the comics sit down and talk to him. And I didn't think he'd want to have me sit down because I was an open micer, but I did well. And he gave me a lot of nice compliments, and then he booked me on his show next week.
Yeah, that was definitely the coolest part, was just him just talking to you, saying, "Oh, where you from?"
Yeah. Just that. It was actually cool. Like he's a little bit of a seasoned vet. He's been doing comedy for like over 10 years, I know for a fact. And he like had done Anchor Bar in Orange County.
Oh, that's right, he did.
Because he like lived in LA for a little, and then he lived in Chicago, and he lived in Austin. He's kind of just going between comedy hubs and sharpening his skills.
That's so cool.
His
though.
name was Chance. I forgot his last
The
name.
rapper.
Chance the rapper was really funny. But yeah, so your boy got booked on his first show, which is cool. And oh god, it was just I knew it was my last mic of the night, and I was like, if I have to go home another night and drown my bombing sorrows in BTs and beers, I'm literally gonna kill myself. And you can ask Erica. I literally called her before the set, and I was like, am I funny? Like, you know how like girls, like they look hot as fuck and they know they're pretty, and they're like, am I pretty? And you're like,
do I look
do you
fat?
not think you're pretty? And they're like, I just need to hear it. She was like, do you not think you're funny? And I was like,
Validate me, please.
Please tell me I'm funny before I fucking smash into the side of the freeway. And yeah, dude, so I got booked on my first show. The scene is cool. People are nice. It's very more LA than OC, which has its negatives and its positives, more positives than negatives. And just you can get up every night. Saturdays and Fridays, you can only get up like once or twice. So, which is cool because it leaves you open to get booked on stuff. And then honestly, if you don't get booked on stuff, you can just go out and party. So it's not the worst thing in the world.
I know. We haven't partied on 6th Street yet.
Yeah, well, that was because a bunch of people got shot on 6th Street.
Oh, my God. I forgot about that.
That was wild. We're okay, if you can't tell.
No, but we were like
a bullet hole.
We were like really genuinely debating going that night.
I worked another cool thing, how just like you can so submerge in the comedy scene with getting up, is I actually worked security, which I haven't done in probably like fucking 4 years, but I just worked backdoor security for this comedy club. They paid me real easy, didn't have to do much. Gonna be able to perform there now because I know the booker and the hosts and all that kind of stuff. It was a good connection thing, but literally because I was offered that and I was like, hey babe, I gotta go do that, we canceled our plans of going to 6th Street that night of the shooting. Now, yes, there was like 500 bars on 6th Street, So we very easily could have not been
But
anywhere
still,
near
being
the
in
bar.
the same vicinity would have been scary.
But
like,
it's crazy that whatever in the universe did that. Fucking, yeah, crazy. But I've enjoyed the town. This comedy scene's fun. I'm just...
Well, the downtown is so cool. I actually just got a job.
Yeah, you got a job, like right in downtown. So...
It's like... I walk out the front doors of the restaurant, you look that way, and that's the Capitol building.
And like a block over is the Dirty Six, 6th Street, where you can party.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Megan the Stallion. She's from the Dirty Six.
Oh my God, maybe we'll see her.
Oh God, I hope so. Oh God, I hope so.
I'll ask for an autograph, and you'll ask for a kiss.
I just want to see her shake that ass one time. You know what I'm saying? I want to see if it jiggles like that in person, son.
Did you like how I went so tame with it?
I mean, yeah, I'm sure there's some people like girl, you know, hey, yo, first off, I checked my female to male listeners. Yo, shout out the ladies listening. I had so much more female listeners than I thought. I'm not going to share with you because I don't think it's appropriate to share the logistics of my podcast, but you would be surprised.
Yeah.
It's about
definitely.
50-50. There, I fucking told
It's
you.
because I'm on so much, that's why.
Yeah.
I bring in...
It's because the ladies love me. They love to hear me say cunt while they stare into my baby blues. Just a theory. No, but I'm sure there's like a girl or like a couple or someone that's listening that is like, I can't believe that.
The poop on your shirt is so funny. It's like all smushed.
It's because I'm the shit. It's because it's hot and I don't give a fuck what I look like.
Yeah, it is really hot. I'm only wearing this because
You just came from work.
Yeah, I literally
And
just
you
came
care
from
what
work.
people think about you.
That is true.
I care less. I care, but I care less because of comedy.
I definitely care what people think
Don't
about
get me wrong. If one of you DM'd me and were like, I hate you, it would bother me the entire day. But not as much as it would bother her if you told her you
Oh my
hated
God,
her.
it would bother me
So
my whole
direct
life.
your death threats to Erica,
Whole
not
life.
me. But I don't know.
When
Like,
people don't like me.
I don't
can't do
get
it.
couples that like get mad when they think like when their significant other thinks like a celebrity's hot.
Yeah, that's so weird. Oh wait,
Because-
we've talked about this.
Oh, we have.
We've
huh?
talked about this on the podcast. Yeah.
Oh, all right then.
Wow, full circle, full
Full
circle.
circle the wagons.
I'm glad I caught it.
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, we have to do the would you rather.
No. They don't get to hear that one. We're not answering that one.
Oh, okay.
It's done. You guys missed the first would you rather.
Yeah, sorry.
It wasn't even that good. It was
Yeah.
topical.
Basically, I'm a psychopath.
Uh-huh. You're never gonna get to know. Fucking losers. I'm just kidding, guys. But yeah, man. Our apartment's nice. My only complaint is our like the team, whatever you want to call it, the front office and the
the
maintenance
front
people
office team.
below a wiener. They fucking don't return your calls. Me and Erica have lived here for now almost 2 weeks, and we don't have a light in our room, and they're still fixing it or whatever.
Yeah, that's rough.
We
got some lamps.
Yeah, my other
Sometimes it works.
sometimes that's the most annoying part. It flicks on and the light goes like dink, and then it goes bink and shuts off.
It takes it stay on for 2 seconds, but then sometimes you click it on and it actually stays on. It's really exciting, and then you never want to turn the light off.
Yeah, so
So that's how exciting our lives are.
yeah, man, life's tough.
Building furniture. I don't know if I already said this or if I said this in the last one, but shout out your parents for coming to help us because that was like the biggest help. Oh my God.
Yeah, this episode's very like scatterbrained because
It is.
we already did a whole podcast.
I know, and I can't remember what I said, what I already said or didn't say, or
Yeah, my only other complaint is that we don't have a washer and dryer, and I had to use a laundromat for the first time in my life today, and I had problems with it.
Yeah.
I ran my clothes 3 times in a dryer, and it costed me, what?
You said like $5.
$5 to run it those 3 times, and they were still wet. So I don't like. Obviously, that dryer doesn't work. I get it, but like, it sucks that I had to waste money using it. And here's the cool thing, that dryer will always not work because no one in this shit team is gonna fix the fucking washer. Not a chance in the world that happens.
Yeah, no.
They couldn't even.
We're gonna be like, hey, I think the washer's broken. They'd be like, oh, that sucks.
Yeah, no, that shit is
Yeah, laundromats are just like that sometimes. Some are really nice, but yeah, not this one.
Yeah, guys, making its triumphant return. We have not done this segment in about 2 or 3 weeks due to the fact that I thought with backlogged episodes shit would not be topical. We are moving into the Dumbass of the Week, brought to you by Red Foreman.
Dumbass! Dumbasses! Dumbass! 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 Dumbass!
So, Eric, I'm going to show you this right now. The Dumbass of the Week. It's a video. Now, it's this lady who she was claiming, if you're watching, it'll be between us. If you're listening, well, maybe you should watch next time. No, I'm just kidding. You can go look it up and I'll explain it to you. So this lady
okay, let me see.
Claimed that vaccines sorry guys, I ate right before this. That vaccines are giving people magnets in their bodies.
Oh my god,
and so she tried to prove this by
it's so
by
funny.
putting a key on her, and I'm gonna hit play right now, and Erica's gonna watch it while I explain it to those who are listening. So this lady, let me turn the volume on. Okay, so she's claiming that based off a study, and it's like a debunked study with like, it's not a good study. You guys will learn that studies don't always work, that the vaccines put magnets in you. So she decided to then show with a key. Now she puts the key right between her bosoms.
Like
so
right
it
here.
sticks because you have an arc on your chest because you have tits, woman. And so now she's trying to put it on her neck. It's not sticking. It's falling off. It fell off. It fell off again.
Now
She's still trying while going, please explain to me why this works. It stuck for literally a second, and then she went, and nodded.
She's literally so serious about it, too, which is, like, the funniest part.
And that's just that's the funniest part, whatever. I'm sure some of you are like, the vaccine does put magnets in you. Blah, 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 blah. I'm a stupid Mormon.
I don't know.
I don't know if they're stupid. There's a 50% chance they're Mormon because all Mormons are stupid.
Oh, God. Well, they go to BYU, so they're smart. Anyways.
Anyway, so these the way that this
the magnets.
this key, it's falling off the side of her neck. It doesn't stick.
Oh. Sorry, I have something to add to this.
Oh, go ahead.
I saw a TikTok of
it's not even about this.
No, it's about this.
Okay.
It's a guy being like, he's like, I don't know, guys. He's like, I don't sway one way or the other. He's like, but I got the vaccine, and he gets like a magnet thing, and he's like putting it on the spot where he got the vaccine. He's like, but it's kind of sticking, and I'm kind of getting scared, so I don't know, guys. And then somebody said, put baby powder on your arm and then try it again. And he did it, and he was like, all right, I guess we'll see. And he does it, and it just doesn't stick at all. It completely falls. He sits there for a second. He goes, I just want to apologize.
At least he can admit this wrong.
No,
Dude,
exactly. That's what everybody was saying. They're like, at least you can admit it.
For the people listening, this lady, literally, it's falling.
Like constantly falling.
Off her neck.
She's like, see what I mean? Do you see?
Off her neck.
See, it sticks.
Yeah, it just keeps falling off. Yet she literally is like backing herself up. And what I found funny most about it is, okay, one, it's hilarious because she's not fucking,
It's sad because she's a nurse.
Yes, and it's sad because like that she's so wrong, and that's the funny part. But
she's publicly humiliated.
Here's the best part, guys, and I didn't know this till after she was the dumbass of the week. I was linking the video in my notes so I could show Erica.
Oh God!
And I read a few comments, and someone pointed out that if she did have magnets inside of her, it wouldn't have worked because the key's made of brass. And brass doesn't work on magnets. So ready, 2 ways you can take this. One, she's more of an idiot. Or two, maybe there are magnets inside of you and she wasn't using the right thing. Whichever one gets your dick hard. I don't care at this point. But she's the dumbass of the week just to watch. I don't know. There's something about anyone, no matter what point they're proving, when they're like when they're simultaneously proving themselves wrong.
Yeah,
it's pretty funny to watch.
It's really, really funny.
No matter what side you're on. Like, it was funny when Trump would say shit that everyone was like, well, that's just not true. But it was funny to hear him go to battle for it. But it's funny to hear anyone do that. It's not just because it's Trumpers or just because it's anti-vaxxers or just because it's this or just because it's that.
But like, it's just such a great situation. It's hilarious.
Yeah. I wonder what everyone's doing who their whole personality trait was being a Trumper. Like, what are they doing with their lives now?
Still have the flags up.
Still here? Still.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They said, never mind.
Say it, pussy. Say it.
No.
Say it.
No, it's
Say
not.
it.
It's not funny.
Well.
No. Okay. Anyways.
Boo. At Cline 101, send her your death threats.
Please bully me.
Sounds like a fetish. Oh yeah, daddy bully me. Oh yeah.
It's just gonna be people in my DMs. Venmo me your lunch money.
Dude, that's how people get bullied on Zoom. You're just sitting there on Zoom. You get a Zoom message. Send me your lunch money on Cash App or Venmo, pussy. You're
and
like,
they go,
okay.
I only have Zelle.
Yeah. That's hilarious. You should write that down. That's a funny bit. I'm going to steal that for sure.
You can steal that. That's fine.
All right. Let's wrap this podcast up, and we're going to move into the final segment, the OG segment of the podcast. Because, guys, if you haven't noticed, unfortunately, RIP to Last Resort Media.
Yeah.
It's just time for it to be done.
Yeah.
I realize that I don't think you guys give a fuck what I'm watching, and also it leaves more time for the fun banter. Because there's nothing funny about me being like, I watched E.T. this weekend. It was a good movie.
E.T., that's so random.
I know.
You probably haven't seen E.T. since you were like 10.
E.T., no, I haven't seen it since I was like 4 because E.T. used to scare the shit out of me. It would make me cry. I would scream. I was terrified. Fuck E.T. I still won't watch that movie. What made me think of it was we were watching The Office yesterday.
Oh,
and she
yeah.
was like, I hate my phone. He was like, Holly hate phone. And they were doing the weird E.T. voice.
Mm-hmm. That's hilarious. You should dress up as E.T. for Halloween. Face your fears.
Okay, so would you rather have full control over your wealth or your health? First off, I just like that it rhymed.
I do like that it rhymed. Very satisfying. Big fan.
What would you choose?
When you say full control, like, I don't even know.
What do you mean?
Is it still recording? Okay,
Yeah.
just making sure. Like, oh God, if like full control over my wealth, then obviously I would be as rich as I could possibly be. You know, have anything I want. But then over my health, I'm pretty healthy already.
I can't believe how sweaty my ass is sitting here. It's disgusting.
That's so funny. I know whenever you stand up, you're just like, oh.
Yeah, like,
That's
and now I gotta
gross.
like sit back down in the dampness. It's time for this podcast.
Well, let
To
me figure
be
out which
shot
one I
into
would
the sun.
rather.
No, I know. So what were you so sorry? What were you saying?
So if I'm in control of all my wealth, does that mean my health is still exactly as it would be?
No, it just means that like you can control it if you're rich and famous, but you like, or if you're
Okay.
healthy, you can always look exactly how you want to look, no matter how old you are.
Oh God, that is so difficult.
No, it's not.
Okay. Wealth.
Oh yeah, easy. Well, bro, I'll be a fat, rich, happy motherfucker over. Oh, hey, congrats on your 6-pack. Enjoy your fucking lean cuisine while I
Yeah.
eat caviar and filet mignon.
You can go on jet
broke
skis and
ass
have Botox.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
You
exactly.
with Botox would be hilarious.
I'm already so wrinkly at 23. Like, I need it already.
Oh my gosh.
All right, this is the last one. Would you rather fight Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk? I want to beat the fuck out of both of them because they're both nerds.
Because they're both nerds. You big bully.
Yeah, but I really want to beat the fuck out of Jeff Bezos. I think it's his bald head.
Yes, it is the bald
It's
head.
the bald head. He also just looks so like, my name is Jeff Bezos. I know I'm
I
just
feel
doing
like
the
he might be an
fucking
alien.
receptionist from Monsters Inc., but he I just know he has a punk ass nasally voice. I've never heard Jeff Bezos speak.
I don't think I've ever heard him speak either.
Who the fuck needs to hear Jeff Bezos speak?
No one.
Didn't Jeff
probably.
Bezos' wife leave him?
Yes.
I could definitely kick his ass. No real man lets their wife leave him.
Well, what
You
about,
lock her in your basement and
Bill
beat her till
Gates?
she obeys.
Oh God.
Sorry.
What?
What?
We don't have a basement. Sorry. You okay?
I'm cramping in my big toe right now. I need water.
Alert.
I need water.
Jeff Bezos is like...
Can suck my dick.
Like, I don't really have any opinion on him either way, but his face is just kind of like...
How much money would you need
you
to
know?
top off Jeff Bezos?
Ugh.
I wouldn't be mad at you as long as you made more than $100. And I get half.
And you get half?
Yeah, alimony, bitch.
Okay, we're gonna go 100 million.
Bro, I'd suck his dick for $1,000. $1,000 pays like 2 months of rent.
If he'll pay me 100 million, I'll take 100 million.
Well, yeah, but this was like a set. I mean, yeah, if you paid me $1 billion, I'd fucking spit on it and use both hands and get the balls and gooch. But like, I'm talking about your lowest price.
No, but we always do this. We're like, how much would it take for you to do this?
Yeah, you always shoot so high.
And you lowball it.
Because I like making money.
You go, $30, and I'm like 500.
Yeah, well, cause like $1,000's a lot of money. Like, yeah, I gotta suck Jeff Bezos.
But listen, I want to be in control of my wealth.
That's one way to control your wealth.
It's true.
I don't know. I also feel like I'm like Elon Musk. I feel like he can fight. I don't know why.
Oh, he can definitely fight. I
feel like he
know
can
like
fight.
nothing about it.
I feel like he fights like Sherlock Holmes fights, where it's like smart.
Yeah.
Like I feel like
It's
he'd
very
be like
calculated.
Yeah, like he would be like, he's going to throw a right hand here. I'm going to duck and counter with a left. I'm going to.
Yeah, and everything moves in slow motion.
Yeah, he's fucking a genius.
Probably.
Also, though, he probably has never been in a fight in his life unless it was him getting his ass kicked.
I don't know. Okay, I feel like he might be the kind of guy that like trains in like a UFC gym or something like that.
No chance. He's not in that good of shape.
I don't
No.
know. No,
I could beat both their asses, but I would choose Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, I would also choose Jeff Bezos. I had nothing against either of them. I also don't really like either of them particularly.
Mm-hmm.
But he just seems like he'd be easier to beat.
Fair enough.
And you see how weak I am.
Fair enough. All right, then I'm going to wrap up the podcast then.
Sounds good.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening to the podcast. I just had to edit my outro out because I flew off the handles. But I just want to thank you guys for listening, whether this is your first time or your 65th time. I appreciate you, the squad. I love y'all. Make sure you follow Eric on Instagram at ecline101. Send her your death threats. But other than that, guys,
please don't bully me.
Other than that, guys, next week, well, actually, I can't promise that next episode I'll have the place set up. It kind of depends on when these chairs get in. But I'll at least have the background decorated. It will look way better once the official chairs are in. I bought some nice little chairs to kind of go with the ambiance of what I'm going for here. Other than that, though, your last review will be coming back. I know it's been a couple weeks, guys. It was just with moving, it was too hard. And
you got some good ones coming up.
I got some good ones. We got Whataburger coming up. So if you're not a Texan, you're going to enjoy this. If you are, going to hurt your feelings. Yeah, I'll keep putting those out. The podcast, I'm going to keep improving it more. I'm going to try and put out more clips. Going to try and put out like the dumbass of the week clip with like the video, or at least post the video of the dumbass of the week girl on the Instagram page. So go follow the Instagram page at Your Last Resort Podcast. I'm going to try and be more active with it, make it more enjoyable for the squad and the listeners. Again, guys, I can't appreciate you and thank you enough. If you listen, I love you. It's all love. And see you next time on Your Last Resort. Nope, I did the outro. I did the food review outro right there. That's not how I do it. I go, and it's this. Ready, guys? We got it. And most importantly, thank you for letting us be your last resort. See ya.
This has been a Your Last Resort production.